Last Tuesday, you opened your laptop to start the task you had been dreading all week. Then you closed it again. Not once. Not even a little. Not at all. You told yourself you were tired. You were not tired. The real reason is far stranger than that. In that exact moment, your brain mistook a spreadsheet for a predator. A real one. That sounds absurd. A to-do list cannot bite you. Truly. It has no teeth at all. None. But deep inside your brain sits a small structure called the amygdala, and it cannot tell a real threat from a bad feeling. Not ever. It has one job. Scan for danger. React before you even know it. That is the whole job. Nothing more. Your ancestors needed that system badly. On the open savanna, a flicker in the grass could mean a leopard. Brains that pause did not survive to pass on their genes. Not one. So the amygdala evolved to act first and ask questions later. It treats every spike of fear the same way, whether the cause is a predator or a deadline. It never got the memo. The world changed. It did not. To your amygdala, every bad feeling still looks like the savannah. It still does. For decades, procrastination was treated as a discipline problem. Buy a better planner. Set more alarms. Try harder. Nothing worked. Then in 2013, psychologist Timothy Pychyl, who spent his career studying procrastination at Carleton University, helped overturn that idea. His research showed procrastination has almost nothing to do with managing time. It is about managing emotion. Just emotion. So what is actually going on inside your skull? The instant you think about that dreaded task, your brain produces a wave of dread. Maybe it is fear of failing. Maybe it is boredom dressed up as resistance. Maybe it is the plain unease of not knowing where to start. That feeling is not fake. It activates some of the same brain paths used for physical pain. Your amygdala senses that spike of distress and does exactly what evolution built it to do. It protects you. It pulls your focus toward anything else. An alert, a snack, a video about ancient Rome, and it works. Right away. The dread disappears the second you close the tab. That relief feels like a reward, so your brain files away a bad lesson. Avoiding this task feels good. Do it again tomorrow. But the task never left. It just sat there, untouched, waiting. And the next time you opened that laptop, the dread came back even stronger, because now shame sat on top of fear. You had already failed once. Your amygdala read that failure as more proof this was worth escaping. So the hijack happened faster the second time, faster the third time, faster every time after that, every single time. Sound familiar? It should. Is that loop ever going to break on its own? Almost never. Which is why a second study matters here. In 2010, psychologist Michael Wohl, working with Pychyl at the same Carleton lab, ran a study on students who had just admitted to procrastinating before an exam. One group was told to push on and simply try harder next time. Just push through it. The other group was led through a short exercise in forgiving themselves for procrastinating. The results surprised almost everyone. The students who forgave themselves put off studying much less before their very next exam. That is not a small effect. Not because they suddenly became much more disciplined, because forgiveness broke the shame loop before it could reload. Without the extra weight of self-judgment stacked on the original fear, the emotional charge around the task dropped. The amygdala had less to react to. The hijack simply did not fire. Not that day. Think about how strange that is. The fix for a survival reflex was not more pressure. It was less pressure. Far less, much less. This quietly rewrites almost everything you have been told about willpower. The discipline you think you lack was never really the issue. The real obstacle is a part of your brain trying badly to shield you from a feeling it never learned how to sit with. It is not broken. It is just old. It just needs help. Older than spreadsheets, older than deadlines, older than email, older than the wheel itself. So tonight, when you open that laptop and feel the familiar pull toward anything except the task in front of you, notice what is actually happening. Pause. Notice it. Just for a second. That pull is not weakness. It is a very old alarm system doing its job too well in a world full of inboxes instead of leopards. Try something stranger than another productivity hack. Forgive yourself first. Not for finishing late, not for the version of you who has not even started yet. Just forgive the fear itself, because it is not your enemy. It never was. Not once. It is a guard dog. It has been standing watch since long before to-do lists ever existed, and it still has not learned the difference between a deadline and a lion.